Hi everybody, myself Murugan. I'm a senior technical analyst at Equisys. It is my pleasure to take you guys through this video. If you look at this video, it is a follow-up session for those who have actually taken up our training program. Yes, it is a 3 full day classroom training. Followed by that, we continue to provide support in terms of helping you to recollect those concepts, which was the part day 1 to day 10 work. Later, we would have given you an idea to explore various patterns using historical charts. For that, you would have did day 10 to day 25 work or a day 20 work. And this particular work is to identify a trading opportunity on day-to-day basis, which is generally on real-time basis. But how can I identify trading opportunity? It can be for 3 months, it can be for a 2 month, it can be for it can be for a week, it can be for intraday. Before you choose your time horizon for next 2 to 3 months, I request you people be slightly open for everything if it is positional. Or if it is intraday, if you have a time to between 9 to 3:30, only then you can probably do intraday. Otherwise, I recommend you people to practice positional trading for a period of 2 to 3 months. Then if you have a time, then you can get into intraday trading. Say when it comes to positional trading, Murugan, I want to identify stock which is good for 2 to 3 months, say Dow theory. Or I want to identify stock which is good for about 10 to 15 days or 15 to 20 days, say double top, double bottom, triangle, flag, like sometimes head and shoulder. Murugan, I just wanted to identify a stock like candlesticks pattern, okay, for a weekly basis. Which one is good for me? I still request you people, don't be so choosy at this moment. Open your eyes for, open yourself for everything. Whatever the trading opportunity you get it, identify that and post it here. And try open account. We will also help you to open account. I hope you have taken things so seriously. And I hope you can see the menu where you can find a link to open account. And you can actually give your details. We don't disturb anyone in terms of opening accounts. But if you give your details there, our executives will give you a call back in terms of opening account. But don't start trading with a lot of money. In fact, before you trade, at least do this work for at least 1 month. Then even later, you can actually open your trading account, get started. Let's see how to pick stock on daily basis. Murugan, now I know what is double top. In fact, I've seen a lot of double tops, but nothing on live. Things are historical. How can I actually identify a stock to buy today or tomorrow? How can I do that? For that, this session will help you. I hope you all know that we always appreciate people who trade with knowledge and discipline. Only then it becomes business. I hope otherwise it becomes gambling. Okay, this video is all about identifying a stock for trading from day 25 or a day 20 onwards. I think we have recently changed our module. Look at this now. First, I request you people to open the our website. Okay, now go to equisys.com/pro. Okay. So if you open this, I think this will load our website at this moment. Okay, I think it's loading with my name by default because it is. I think I'm already logged in. Okay. So what happens now, we need to know how can I first identify stock. See, we have practice on 2 parts. Every day you have to do some work. As if like reading newspaper, we request you people to do something on daily basis. I'll tell you what it is. There is something called practice on top. Okay, there is something called practice. Under this practice session, you see 2 subheadings, which is daily activity and submit your analysis. Look at this, there is something called daily activity, am I right? First, you go for that particular daily work. Without doing daily work, do not go for your submitting your analysis. I request you to go for daily work. You have to do analysis in 2 parts. One is daily activity, the second one is submitting your analysis. Okay, let's first go to a daily activity. I just click on daily activity now. Let's see, like the moment I clicked on daily activity, it's get loaded. Just give us a few minutes. I think it is an engine which has to get loaded. So I just say start over. Okay, I hope you could see some sort of questions being asked here. This is our workbook. On daily basis, as if like reading newspaper, we have to read market. What is market? Like, market has a lot of things to read. Who is the best top gainer, top loser, which stock had a good volume. See, we cannot study stock by stock. We should figure out a way by which we identify stock in a very in a smart way. So there is a very professional approach to read market. Okay, this is how I practice. So I just wanted to share my views to you people. I hope if you find it interesting, do it with some sort of commitment. It's not like doing one day and leaving it for rest. You have to do this on a daily basis. The questions remain same on daily basis, but the answers changes because market changes on daily basis. How? Look at this, the very first question. Try answer the question. Have you studied overall market? You have to study overall market, but you don't know what is overall market. Just say yes. Okay, try answer the question which is asked later. If you say no, these questions doesn't visible. The moment you say yes, I think it is opening a lot of questions. How was the Asian market performance? How was the Asian market performance? So when should I do this work? I recommend you people to do only end of the day. Every day after market closes, probably between 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the evening, the good time to trade. Otherwise, by tomorrow before market opens, I request you people to do. Okay, but it is idle time to do end of the day between 7 o'clock to 10, 11 o'clock. That's a good time to do. I hope most of you people have that time, but it's going to take only 1 hour per day to do, or some of you can do in a matter of half an hour. It will use your time so effectively in terms of identifying stock. How? Like, how was the Asian market performance today? It asked a question. All you have to do is answer this. Asian market. Say you should figure out a way to identify Asian markets. You can browse, go to Google, type Asian markets. I think the question itself helps you to browse things properly. So identify how was today's Asian market. So if I see today Asian market is say positive. And now second question, how was the European market performance? Okay, now how was the European market today did? Okay, I see European market did today positive. How does FIA data looks like? What is FIA data? If you don't know what is FIA data, just copy this. Okay, and probably you can search from here itself. Search Google for FIA data. Like whatever if you don't know anything, like where is Asian market today? Search Asian markets and then search. Anyway, this is how you can easily find out the answers. Go to Google. Okay, there is something called FIA DIA activity. Open that. I think Google these days is good enough to educate everyone. On 23rd January, FIA purchased 4,300 crores and they sold 4,500 crores. It means they sold more than what they bought. It means they are a net sellers in Indian market. I hope you know how you can get it this one. Okay. If possible, I will also add a link over here, but I think I make you people to explore various places by which you find it. Okay, now I'll say they are net sellers. Okay, sometime you find it minus 100 crore, minus 50 crore, minus 70 crores. Those things are not decisive, even plus 100 crores, plus 50. I can say normal, but over a period of time, if you keep tracking all these things, you get some clear idea about it. I strongly recommend to ignore the DIA work. Follow only FIA work, because FIA generally have a positive correlation with respect to market. Okay, now just keep answering all the questions. By looking at this one, the global scenario for me looks slightly positive, but the FIA in India was negative. So I can say, okay, 4 points. I cannot say 5 positive or 6 star. I can give, okay, 4 stars, slightly positive. I can't say negative because 2 factors is completely positive. In India, they were negative. So I cannot say completely negative as well. So I am taking a stance 4 star. So whatever you feel, just give us a star rating. It is only for you. And then there is something called, how was the Nifty behavior today? How was the Nifty behavior? Nifty was, then I go to NSE website. I hope this is the NSE website, nseindia.com. Okay. If you open nseindia.com, I think this is a very interesting platform by which you can see, I know some of the interesting charts you get it. Look at this. This is how by default you get something called Nifty charts. Allow this get loaded. Look at how is the Nifty performed today. Clearly positive. The green charts. It opened on positive note. See, look at this from yesterday close. It is opened on positive note. It was keep on moving up and it settled almost at the highest point. So I go here and say that positive opening and positive closing. How was Nifty performed today when compared to global markets? We outperformed them. How I outperformed? Say global markets average performance is today 0.7% positive, but Indian market positive was 1%. I say it is outperformance. Okay. Sometime you see Indian market moved in line with global market. Today, Indian market is positive. Is it because of global markets? Sometime you see global market 0.5%, Indian market is also 0.5 or 0.6. If global market positive, Indian market is positive. If global market is negative, Indian market is negative. Then you say Indian market is in line with global market. If Indian market is underperforming, not at all moving, then go for underperformance. But today I can say it is outperforming. Did Nifty broke any crucial levels? How do you get to know? I think it's better you open a charts. This is the point. Okay, if you open a charts, I think the next link, it is going to open a charts for you. Okay, the moment you open a charts, I think it is going to open by default with the Nifty charts. Okay, and you see the last date candle gets updated. I see the date is also 23/1. I think it's so. What happens when I look at the latest candle? Although it is very positive, but it's still traded within the range. I can see the stock trades within the range. The top is actually 8,500, the bottom is 8,300. So I see there is a supply demand zone here, there is a supply zone here, there is a gap here. So it found supported gap, maybe a breakout gap here. Okay, now I have to answer this. It is actually inside the trade. It is not broke resistance or it doesn't broke the support. It is inside the range. How does Indian market looks to me? By looking at today's scenario, I can even give 5 star. Why not 6 star? Because it doesn't break resistance. It is still inside the range. I can't give 4 star. It is not that weak. Because when I look at the intraday charts, it was very positive. No, by looking at this particular chart sometime back we have seen, it was very positive. So I think I can, let's look at the charts. It's very positive. So I gave a 5 star. It is up to me. It is up to you while filling this. It is only for us to study market. We are not diverting ourselves to anything else except filling this. This will help you to completely work this. Okay, now, what is the next work? Do you follow any market related news? If you ask me as a technical analyst, you don't have to follow market news. But nothing wrong in following market news because you at least can be prepared how to encounter some uncertain volatility. So do follow market news, but it is not market news is always positively correlated. It is not directly correlated to the market move. Sometimes positive news may have a negative impact, negative news may have a positive impact. But let's not to ignore that, but we don't have to rely only on that. So let's say if you don't follow, just go for no. But I generally follow market news. So if I see that not follow market news, yes, I follow market news. I'm actually tracking now Indian market news, which is if I click this, it is asking what sort of news. Ahead of budget. Ahead of now, I'm actually the Feb 1. We have a budget, so there is something called budget is there, and I'm also tracking the stock specific news. I think there is HDFC Bank today has announced the results. I think anything tomorrow, if anything happens, HDFC Bank. So you can actually be prepared in terms of writing this. So whatever the stocks you have, you will definitely browse. You get to know what is happening. Keep this because you know that HDFC Bank's results tomorrow. So you write whatever, like you want an observation. This is all for your reference. This will be stored and you can use it a bit later also. I'll tell you why am I filling all these things. By filling this, you are tracking market systematically. Okay. Now, have you completed sector specific analysis? I request you people one thing, before you do all these things, ensure that you have logged in. If you're not logged in, things are not stored. So I request you people to log in this. Have you completed sector specific analysis? This is must. I request you people to do it. Don't go for no, just go for S. If you say yes, it is asking how is banking, how is auto, how is metal, IT, energy, FMCG. So how do I do it? It's very simple. Go to again NSE website, or what you can do is, I hope you all know there is something called various scanners and screeners we have created to filter out stock. I think you have something like this, right? Under analysis, on top of it, you see something called analysis. And there you can find something called stock scanner. I request you people at this moment, go to eqsys.com, eqsis.com. Not to the pro, eqsys.com. On top of it, you could see something called analysis. Okay. See, allow it to get loaded, I think. Okay, the analysis is there. When it comes to analysis, if you mouse over on analysis, you see a lot of interesting stock analysis table. What are all these things? If you don't know, I request you people to to watch the Equisys video channel, go to YouTube. Okay, I'll just give you a link here. Look at this. Okay, YouTube. Okay, slash user slash EQSIS. Okay, then press enter. This will take you through Equisys channel. I request you people just go and subscribe this. Okay, the moment you subscribe, you can actually go back, and I've already subscribed to this. So if you scroll down, you can see a lot of videos. Okay, I request you people to identify something like, how to select stocks based on stock scanner, current trend, especially stock scanner for equity market. I hope you see that there are 2,200 people watch this. How to trade using open interest, how to do stock analysis. Okay, forget about these things. I think we need to know about this one. The video which we have uploaded some time back, okay, but the titles are like this. Pay attention here. This is what. How to analyze relative performance of the stock. How to select stocks based on current scanner. I think this video will take you through how to use all these tables. How to see bulk and block deals. What is derivative analysis, what is stock analysis. If you're not able to understand that, I think at any point of time, I'm very much approachable to you people. I hope you know that. Call me, I will take you through. Okay. Try browse before calling me, but you can figure out something. But if your understanding is wrong, I can actually help you out in that case. Okay. So what happens is now, let me actually do once for you, because now we have to answer these questions. We need to know how is the banking, auto, metal and everything. So what I'm gonna do is, I just go to analysis, I go to something called industry performance. So click on industry performance. Okay, if you open industry performance, allow this table to get loaded. Okay, it is going to load a table here. Okay, I hope you could see a lot of industry like metal, media, PSU, FMCG, all this NSE relevant index are available. Okay, what am I getting here is, how is this performance today? How is this last 5-day performance, last 1 week performance? How is the last 1 month performance? I just wanted to know how this metal were performing in last 1 day. It is 2%. So I just wanted to know who is the best performer today. Metal. Who is the worst performer today? Pharma. And if you look at last 5 days, pharma is actually not doing great. Even if you look at last 1 month, I think pharma is something completely out of the market. But if you look at sector, something like metal and FMCG, the last 1 month returns was extraordinary. Look at the 1 month returns is 10%, and last 1 week return is 1%. I think this FMCG is really performing. So by looking at this screen, you get a lot of things. But coming back to our thing, all you need is how is banking did. Banking today, positive or negative, simple. Banking is positive or negative. Look at this bank. Okay, a bank 0.12. 0.12 is neutral, so I don't feel anything even. Okay, new auto is positive, metals is positive, IT is positive, energy is if it is negative, go for negative, FMCG is negative. So I just filled everything. If it is neutral, I leave it. But what happens now? Choose the sector which moves along with the market. If you see today, the metal, when market is moving, metals is also moving. It is actually moving along with the market. Sometimes you see market is moving, this stock is not moving, then it is not moving along with market. I see sometimes when market is moving down, metal is also moving down. It means metal is following the market, it is still respecting the market. My question is not performance, it is about who is moving along with market. So try fill this over a period of time, you get to know who is the friend of the market, who is the favorite of the market. The traders are located in which particular thing. Sometimes you see like IT sector doesn't move along with market because of some currency effect. But you don't know fundamentals, right? You don't know the currency effect. So, but how do you get to know? By doing this work on daily basis, about 1 week later, you get to know whenever market goes up, IT is moving down, but metal is going up, or the bank is going up. But whenever market is going down, metal and banks are coming down. They are moving along with market, but IT is moving up. So all these things you get to know by doing this work. Then you see who is actually against the market. No, this especially FMCG guy. Not FMCG guy is moving away from the market, and this is how you have to see this. And if you see nothing, then you can also say nothing. Okay, that we still accept that. Okay, then have you completed stock specific analysis? Yes, this is an interesting session, an important session. Okay, to do all these things, not going to take too much time here, but you have to browse and answer this and think before you answer. Apply your brain to work. It's not like typing something, just try answer this. Name the stock which had a very good volume today. How do I know which stock had a good volume? Is it possible for me to study all 50 companies? No. All 100 companies, very difficult. But at least I should study the stock which had a good volume today. Probably the chances are there that it would have given some breakout. How do I get to know? It's very simple. Again, go to NSE, Equisys website. Okay, Equisys website. There you have something called analysis, under which you can see something called stock screener. Okay, go to the stock screener. If you watch all those videos which I said sometime back in YouTube channel, I hope those things is good enough to make you to understand all the tables. Okay, I think this video is not enough to explain everything about this video. This video is to tell you how to practice, that's all. But if you want to know how to use those tables, I request you people to watch those videos as well. Okay, probably you can set reminder now itself when to watch those videos. It is not that I'm gonna send you one another mail to watch those videos. I request you people to do that. Okay. You don't know what is the breakdown gap. See, these are all something which is a kind of a quick method by which I can filter out where the momentum is all about. I cannot study all 50 company, but I should study at least the company which had a good move today, good volume today, the favorite, trader's favorite. I need to follow that. How do I know that all these filters can help you? I think I'll tell you how to identify this. I think by default, the table will load a stock which had a good volume, which is high. What is 178.69? In short, it is 178% more volume than its average volume. It means I'm sure ICICI had a good volume today. If you open ICICI charts, click on this company name, straight away it will open ICICI charts. If you allow this charts to get loaded, okay, you can see probably at the last date, the volume should be high. It is not that the average volume. So we need to give importance to the charts. Okay, now look at this. Can you see the good volume here? But it doesn't seem that it is a breakdown or a breakout, because this was the supply zone, but the stock is inside the range. And if you see, this is the support zone, still it is inside the range. But there is a gap in between, that we need to know. But it is an area gap, because it is inside the area. But the volume is high, that is a suspect. See, look, I have not studied all 50 companies. Straight away it helped me to come to the company where it had some opportunity. But I think this is not a tradable opportunity to me. But however, using gap, I can understand. Since it is an area gap with high volume, it is a suspect. Probably the price can stay below 260. If a price doesn't move above 260, then sellers will become very aggressive over a period of time. So need to watch the level 260. This is what comes to my mind. So I will actually go and write it here. Okay, ICICI Bank. And whatever I thought of, whatever I wanted to write and everything, okay. Then what is the second highest volume stock? Hero Honda Motor Corp, Grasim. And if you want to know from, it is all top 50 companies, or it's all only about top 50 company which we feel it's a very good company. But if you want to know slightly more companies, I request you people to watch Relative Scanner. This includes top 150 company, I think 200 companies. So here is where you can find good volume among top 200 companies. Okay, now look at this. You see that something called a percentage change here, volume strength. Click on volume strength, you see there is something called McDowell's, Adani Power, Gale, Divis Lab. These are the good volume. So you can see charts one by one. Anything gets your attention, then you can actually give them a name. Okay, you can write the name here, Adani. See, to identify volume, I've taken you through two different screens. One is through stock scanner, you can identify, otherwise through relative analysis, still you can identify. What is relative analysis? This table will help you to identify how is Adani did today, last 5-day performance and last 1 month performance. If you look at Divis Lab, all three was negative. I think this is under the bearish grip. If you look at the, McDowell's, all the way doing well. And Idea, it was not great 1 month before, but now it seems to be doing good. So instead of browsing chart by chart, these tables can reduce a lot of your time. That's why I say go and see those videos. which I would have not sent it before. I request you to watch those videos. I think once again, this particular area can help you how to use relative stocks, stock screener. Try skiing all these videos. I think even if it is get repeated, nothing wrong. Just give us one attempt. Okay, look at this. Try answer all these 4 things here. Then you have to see who is the top gainer. Where do I get top gainer? Once again, go to this particular area. Okay, under analysis, you go to stock screener and see who is the top gainer. See, all these columns which gets loaded can be sorted. Like, you can sort this based on percentage. Okay, now Hindalco, Zeal. Otherwise, you can go for something called top gainer here. Okay, there is a top gainer button here. Okay, let's click on that. You filter that Hindalco, Zeal, Kane, Vedanta, NMDC. These are the some of our top gainers. Otherwise, if you want to have a top losers, go for a top losers. Okay, ICICI, L&T, Axis Bank. There is a top loser along with good volume. See, the volume is highlighted. What is this 3 -7? It means the volume is below average. Sun Pharma didn't have enough volume. The price was negative, but the volume is not great. So whatever comes to your mind, you have to write, you have to fill this here. Okay, top gainer and the top losers, 1 or 2. Okay, while seeing all these stock names, I hope you would have seen the charts as well. If any stock impresses you in terms of buying or selling, if you see anything bullish or bearish, just open here and type the company name and just go for bearish if it is a bearish stock. If you have no stock, just go for no stock specific view. Okay, and then you can move to the next one. There is something called derivative markets. Derivative market is optional to you at this moment. Derivative data analysis. You can actually move on in terms of submitting this. You can say no now. But if you know what is derivative analysis, or if you are interested in learning that, first you do this for about at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Then you call me. I can help you out. Otherwise, there is a way by which you can actually look at that particular video. Is something called how to select stocks based on, I think, open interest. I see there is something called how to trade using open interest. See this, and we have a lot of data tables available here in terms of derivative markets. Okay, look at this. There is something called derivative analysis. But at this moment, I'll say that it is optional. So I can definitely help you out in terms of understanding that as well, provided I see that you are completing this work properly, you're doing this work properly. Okay, let's work together, guys. I seriously take a lot of efforts, but I wanted to build a very good community around me, a lot of successful traders. Probably you people can help me later, or otherwise I can help you out. Let's take collective judgment. Let's work together. Okay, but don't find some shortcuts to make money. Figure out the way to work hard to make money. Let's be consistent. Okay, I'm not going to wind up here. Look at this. Okay, now having completed all these things, give us some interesting title to complete your work, and slightly elaborate whatever you thought of, whatever your observation today and everything. And having completed all this work, then what you can do is you can say that, submit your work. Ensure that your username and email address automatically comes in. Okay, I request you to, submit your work here. The moment you submit this, the moment you actually submit this will actually take your answers. By any chance, if you have not filled anything, it is going to ask you have not filled this. Then you have to fill everything. Then you have to give a title and everything. This will ensure that you are not missing out anything. Okay, the moment you submit these things, okay, I'm not going to write anything in detail now, but I request you people to give an attractive title to write everything, and here give a description box, and then you go for submit. Okay, the moment you submit this, it will get loaded. Submit this and it will load in a different particular page. Okay. Okay, this is your first part of the activity. I hope you are not skipped this part. Having completed the first part, you will definitely have some stocks in your mind. Now it is the time to open that particular charts in detail. It means now it's time to those top gainer, top losers. So you must be having at least 4 or 5 company as a result of your work, what you did sometime back, which is your daily work. Now open that particular company. Say if it is today, when I was looking at the Nifty, I see some trading opportunity. Seriously, look at the Nifty. Look at the Nifty. because of the work I've seen, the Nifty had a gap. This gap has the breakout gap. See, what I'm doing is, till yesterday, till 20th day or 25th day, your practice session, you did historical thing. But by the time you would have applied, one day for gap analysis, one day for double top, one day for cup pattern, one day for a flag pattern, one day for engulfing. But now apply things in one shot. See, the moment I open the charts, I can see a kind of double bottom here. Okay, there is a 20 days gap, but the volume is not that great. But the price moved out of the range. While moving out, okay, some sort of increases in volume, but I see gap. Okay, there is a gap. It is maybe a breakout gap. If it is really a breakout gap, then this gap should not fill. Let's see, like sometime later the price have come today, it had a chance to fill the gap, but the bulls have moved up. Okay, now this is my observation. Now, I see this seems to be bulls exist in this ground. So I am positive in Nifty. This is the reason why I am positive in Nifty now, for a near term at least. How? For a next day, probably the market can go comfortably, it can go up to this one. No one can disturb the market as long as it go up to 8,446 or 56. I think the market may face resistance around 8,460. That too, it is for a short term. Because there is another gap here. That gap have to be respected. By any chance, if a price gets into this area, then it can go up to further upside. Okay, now, this is what I have to do. So what I do is, I take all this thing, I mark this as a gap. Okay. I write this as a breakout gap. I hope you all know how to use these things. If not, then you have not completed the practice session. Okay. If not, you go back to that particular video, do that first. Okay, breakout gap. And I see there is a double bottom. So there is a level we have actually taken out. So connect this line. I think this is also good. And I see that the stock may go like this. This is what I see. But it is not forever it can go. We find some sort of resistance. Okay, I see the stock can go up to this top. I think the 8,700 is a good target we can give. Okay, what am I doing now? Like, by doing the day-to-day work, I get to know end of the day I have a lot of stock. I try to apply all of my technical analysis knowledge in this. My observation, my understanding. If I figure out some demand and supply out of this, I can create my trade plan. I can decide what to buy tomorrow, how long it can go up and down. That is what the second part of my work. So that is what I'm doing in front of you now. So what happens now? I'm actually having my resistance around 8,000 level, 700 level. And I know that if someone buying the stock at 8,450 or 500 level, you should keep a stop loss of 8,300. Look at this, the gap low. Because if this gap get filled, then this breakout may be a false breakout. So I may not follow the breakout. So I keep the stop loss as 8,300. I'm taking around 200 rupees of risk. I need 200 rupees of returns. Yes, very much comfortably I get it 500 to 700. Great. Buying call options or whatever you think, keep that in your mind now. Try take the snapshot. I see when to buy, am I right? So let's draw a line here. Okay, this is a level 2, buy above level. So make it as a red color so that it's clearly visible. Okay, now this is how I gonna plan. Okay, now let me take this as screenshot. I hope you know how to take screenshot. Press screenshot button here. And then you go to MS Paint to save your work. Okay, to save your work. And then you save this as Nifty. Okay, it is Nifty bullish. Probably if you want, you can add the date also so that you will not confuse with us. As a good habit, you can also have a date which is 23 Jan 2017. Okay, and save this. Okay, I just already saved this before. Okay, for you people. So I'll tell you what to do now. Having saved a chart one by one, don't come out with 5 opinion per day. If you have a 5 stock, but still figure out, you come out with 1, max to max 2, or once in 2 day, or 1 stock in 3 day. This is how we can trade as a positional trader. Just because you get 1,000 views, we cannot trade all 1,000 stocks. So while practicing itself, behave as if like a professional trader to practice. So okay, now what happens is, now let's go to this particular thing. Okay, now it's time to go for the next area, something called under practice. I hope once again, sir, focus here. There's something called practice, under which you have something called submit your analysis. Now click on this. I think half of your job is done because you completed your analysis by reading the charts properly. Now you have to give an attractive title here. Okay, now I say Nifty bullish with breakout gap. See, don't make mistakes like the spelling mistakes, all these things. I request you people slightly give importance to title, because if you make silly mistakes, people may not give importance to that. So give an attractive, don't make mistakes like me here. Nifty bullish. So how to write? Keep it simple, brief, attractive. Try include company name and trend. I say bullish breakout. People say target. No, Nifty heading to another target is Nifty bullish. Okay, then I may say that bullish heading to 8,700. This makes people to see what exactly it is, and this makes you also have some clear idea what you have written. Sometime later you can come back and review this. I think all you do as a trade have to have a documentary evidence. Only then sometime later you can see whether it worked well or not. Okay, now having given a good title, make it really short. Guys, don't put a lot of text here. Make it about 7 or 8 words is enough. Your view should be positive or bullish. I think it's bullish. Okay, give us a description. See, slightly elaborate your observation. It's a breakout gap, double bottom, trading within the range, expecting the target to achieve around 8,700, can reach in some time. There is a bullish piercing witnessed, but there is no prior trend. Volume is suspicious so far. There is one another gap here which have to be tested. So whatever my observation now I said, I have to type everything. So I can say, there was double bottom indicates a buyer's presence. Okay, then say that the recent gap remains open. The reason, not just a normal gap. Let's say it's a breakout gap. Breakout gap remains open. Okay, can be considered as buyer's strength. Can indicate the buyer's strength. I still request you people, I hope you don't mistake me, just ensure that you don't make spelling mistakes, or if possible avoid grammatical mistakes, but nothing wrong. You don't have to be so literaturely strong to write everything here. Okay, but make it something presentable for you as well as for other people to comment, because when you make things presentable, other people can comment and interact with you, and you can also follow those other people work. Okay, so whatever you see, just write, and then you see the target. Don't say targets and stop loss here. You don't have to give numbers here, but try post your observations. I don't want any numbers here. Look, we don't want any numbers here. We want only your analysis, observation. Where is the resistance? Where you find fear? Will it go up? Do you doubt anything? Any other things like consider trading options, buy, put options, call option, whatever you think about it. Then select the image. Okay, now you have to select the image which you have actually saved it in the desktop. Okay, then select that particular company, but I've not stored that image here, but I just, for the reason why then you have to type your trade plan here. You want to buy futures or call option or put option, or directional view, like buy above what level. Now I am bullish above 8,500, target 8,700, stop loss. Here is where you can put your numbers, or you can say buy call option. I say buy 8,500 call option and sell 8,700 call, because that is the target I'm expecting. So I'm not expecting market to go anywhere. It's not star, it is 8. Okay, 8,000, and give the premium price and everything, so that if that would be great if you do that. Okay, and along with the risk and returns. But if you want to write anything detailed, post it here. Make it crispy enough. This doesn't accept too many words. So whatever you want to write anything detailed, put it in the description box. Okay. If you want to make anything bold, I think make it alignment, anything, whatever you want, you can do it here. But this is a very simple text, and type the company name. What is the company name? Which company we did? Okay, Nifty. Okay, copy this. Okay, I'll go for this Nifty. Paste it here. Then it is bullish only above. It is not currently bullish. Bullish above 8,500. Okay. What is the entry price? Type your numbers here. And what is the stop loss? 8,300. And quick 8,700 is your target. And duration, I see this to be achieved in a matter of 15 days. Okay, then 15 days. And then you press submit. So the moment you press submit here, the moment you submit here, it will take time to load. It will get submitted. The moment it submit, okay, I hope the moment it gets submitted, you can see that this page is getting loaded with the new one. I've not submitted here for the sake of example, but I already posted this before. Okay, now this will be going to open something like this. Okay, I think whatever the analysis we post is actually here. I hope you see this analysis here. Okay, the moment it opens, see that our charts is opened here. A resistance, support, gap and everything. And whatever we have written is also come here. And there is something called our Nifty bullish above, what is the direction and everything. If you find it interesting, post yourself like or whatever the comment you want to update. Why this comment section? Pay attention here. This comment section is important. Otherwise, you will not follow up your own calls. It is not yesterday posted, I forgot about it. Yesterday's call, you have to comment it. Where do I get my yesterday's call? It's very simple. I think we will be having an option here on top of it to find all views. Go back to this particular section, or you can type on your company name. You can actually type on your name, like you can see that your name here, your username. The moment you click on this particular thing, okay, you see, I think we may have your analysis here. We may have one more tab here. Okay, likewise, the moment you click on your analysis, I think you will be getting that all your shots here. So I'll show you how it works. The moment I click on my things, it is going to load all my views here. Or you can see other people views here also. Like, Sunil posted here, Equizis posted here, Deepak posted here, Karthikeyan posted here. I request you people open your logos. I mean, put some interesting image so that people can also recognize you the moment you see they say, okay. If you see what he posted is interesting, open this and comment so that you can also get other people's opinion as on the date. Let me tell you one thing, whatever available here is as on date. Make use of it. Let's be interactive. I hope this session is useful. If you have any doubts, you can contact me anytime. Okay. So once again, I say, trade with a lot of discipline. Once again, go back to the videos and check all this Equizis video. I request you people to share this sort of videos in your Facebook or WhatsApp or some way by which we can reach more people. Thank you. Happy trading.